The inspiration is I grew up in a family where we used to do farming, and it was basically cattle. We would do cattle and zero grazing. But however, I remember as we were growing, I was in I was so innovative even when I was so young. So, and they knew me. I was innovative and lucky. Let me say, I had luck. So there is a time I remember I bought a piglet. Somebody had pigs, and I had my money. I bought a piglet. So when I bought that piglet, it grew into a very big female, and then it gave piglets, and they were so nice. So people would fight for my piglets, and that piglet, the mother by then was sold close to $1 million, and it was a surprise to buy a pig by then at that price. It was a surprise that even almost the entire village had to come. They wonder how could a pig be sold at this much and what and what. So I was inspired to be a farmer by my upbringing, one. Secondly, because this is my profession. For me, I usually want to tell some people, I usually want to tell farmers and people out there that do this from the practical point of view. Because if I do it and tell you do it, I know it's going to work for you. I don't want somebody to say, this technical person told us to do this, but we tried it, it didn't work. I'm telling you something that I'm 100% sure is going to work for you. There are so many breeds, but if somebody went for this Canberra, because it has a hybrid vigor at that level, it can be good start. And then if you get some of these semen, or the males from this line, kind of, and you use them on a female, that one will also be so good. And use them on the female, the Canberra female, that will also be so good. Sorry, I've not gone into that science. There is some science that I don't even mention because I know it's going to confuse us. So that's why I tend at times to leave it at that level. But you can do those breeds, and as long as you've organized your farm, even the farm layout is very, very important. As we move around, I think you've seen it, the way the organization of the farm is very, very important also. So I call upon farmers out there that if you're interested in being trained, you can get us on, if you're interested in being trained, you can get us on 0772 476854. Or you can get us on 0704 93 66 42. So this is Kasanje Practical and Demonstration Farm, and there is a lot by the way to learn. We can train you to be a technical person of your farm. We train you theoretically and practically. So you can just raise that number, and then you can get the training, and we can also sell you breeding stock or stock that you might want to use to raise. And we usually even give advice. If you want, I want to get from my piggery to do this, I usually give you advice on which venture, which line you can take, but still under piggery, and you make money and you become rich. It's important to rich people become many, not only one. Now that's too much. It's management, because that piglet is made when it is still in the mother's womb. It's very lengthy, quality offspring. How she will be produced with a very good quality, with a very good size. How you manage her when she's young, how you raise her to the level of guilt, eh? And when she becomes a guilt, she becomes sexually mature at say 6 months. Don't give her, wait until she's 7 or 8. You know, it's very broad. Those are some of the trainings that we offer in detail. It's very broad. But the piglets begin eating at day 7. You introduce some feed for them in their crib, and then the quality of feed should be good, maybe probably a crib feed. And then as they grow up, you change them to the growers, and then when they become goods ready, you feed them again in a special way to give you a large litter size, and now they become mothers. You know, it's a very lengthy process that we may not be able to go through to know how best, but that's the process. Piglets begin eating at day 7. My last remark and advice goes to the women out there. I call upon women out there. I usually put more emphasis on women. One, there are several reasons, but one is because we are the mother of the country. And once a mother accepts something at heart, she can change, she can influence the father very fast. And once a mother accepts something at heart with passion, the nutrition security of the country can easily be changed once we women have accepted to do certain things. Because men are in office, they are busy out there, but most women are housewives, and once they accept, and they can do this because pigs, you don't need a very big piece of land. They can be reared in the backyard. And I've seen so many women educating their children up to university level by selling pigs. So that's why I'm advocating for women out there, that you can make it, your children can go to school. If the man of recent, the salaries in Uganda, you need to complement each other. If a husband is getting some little money, and you're getting some little money also in farming, then your children will go to good schools. But if you sit and fold your fingers, looking at school fees to come from one person, investment to come from one person, food to come from one person, then the chances of your children getting a better future are very limited. And you know, of recent, women, it's a reality, men want women who complement them, who support them. So in any way, you don't say, for me, I didn't go to the university, how can I support? I can't get a job. No, the job is here. We are calling upon you as a woman. Come, we train you. You go and do piggery, poultry, and other enterprises. You can start. A man will proudly support you because a piglet here at 2 months is at 280,000. A man will give you that amount, or will buy you 3 piglets. Even if he buys 2 piglets, you start from that. A mother which is pregnant, a gilt, is at 1.5 M. You can decide to buy, and then he gives you. That's a very big investment. We shouldn't run in retail shops, all of us. If you sell a piglet at that much, just imagine this pig is going to produce twice in a year. Taking an average of 10 piglets each following, those are 20. You're selling, okay, let's take at minimum, you've sold your piglets at 200,000. How much money is that? Are you going to get that money from the retail shop? And you're not doing that only, you're doing also other businesses. So now I'm encouraging women, because I believe once a woman gets money, this money is going to benefit her children 100%. So please come. Let me train you. Let me share with you the experiences. I began very small as a woman. You might look at this and say, but that woman is talking and she's what? And doing farming does not mean that you should be a dirty woman. I'm not dirty as you see me. But you know, I dig. Looking as I look does not stop me from digging. In the morning I was in my rusuku working. You know, I dig. Digging does not mean that I should look dirty. I should look unattractive. You can still be attractive and very clean and look good, but you're also doing farming. Farming is not for the miserable women. I want women out there to know. Farming is not for the people who look miserable. Actually, the people who look nice are the farmers, because I can eat anything I want, I can control my diet the way I want it, and I can put money in my pocket and smile. And the happiness is that I see my children get what I want them to get through farming. So I think that's very great. I want to recognize the people I work with, the people who support me here. This job cannot be done by one person. I work with a team. Thanks to them. And let's keep the flag high. Together we shall get where we want to go.